ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Hey guys, Merry Christmas! And so today's Christmas episode is going to be about making your own Christmas mask. And so I'll show you how to get started. So these are all the Christmas masks. We have Santa, Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and an elf. So I'll just show you how to get started first. And now for the Santa Claus mask. You might need the paper mask, red cardboard paper, a pair of scissors, a pencil, paintbrushes, PVA glue, free colored paints like pink, white, and yellow, a paint palette, a red pom-pom, and some cotton balls to get started. To get started on making the Santa mask, we might draw around the mask on top on the red cardboard. And then we might do a curve. Like a shape of Santa's hat, this, and then draw a big circle around, and then down, and then, there we go. We draw Santa's hat, and so we are ready to cut it out. And now that the Santa hat is all cut out, and then we might be able to paint the husker as well. And so we're just going to do some skin colors. I'll just show you how to make a skin color. All you got to do is add in a bit of white, a bit of yellow, and last but not least, a bit of pink. I'll just show you how to mix them all up. There we go. It's the skin color, because it doesn't matter if you like it light or medium or whatsoever. And so we're ready to paint Santa's mask. It's all nice and finished, and then it's time to move on to the next bit. And now that Santa's hat is on top of his head, and now we'll do the next best part, like putting on some cotton balls also on his hat. Yes, so we just got to spread some PVA glue around. And then stick on the cotton balls, and also you can stretch them out as well. And now we can do the next part, right, like putting on Santa's eyebrows, and also put the pom-pom for his nose, and also underneath his nose, just a mustache for the part of his beard as well. So I'll show you. Put dabs of glue on top of his eyes, and so we might pull a piece of the cotton balls also just in case. As well, all nice and fluffy. Now that we got the eyebrows done, and so we might do the mustache underneath. we might put on some smaller cotton balls. And now that his mustache is done, and so is his eyebrows, and so we might put in his nose. Yes, by using a red pom-pom. And voila! Ho, ho, ho! And there you have it, a good Santa mask. Ho, ho, ho! To make a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer mask, you might need a paper mask, a red pom-pom, a white piece of cardboard, and a brown piece of cardboard, and a pencil, paintbrushes, scissors, a black marker, free paint, pink, white, and light brown, a paint palette, and some PVA glue to get started. And now we just got to the brown cardboard paper, and so we're going to draw Rudolph's antlers. So we just got to do is draw a line like a Y shape. So all we had to do is draw the letter Y. It's much more easier to draw. We drew the antlers, and now we can also cut it out. And now that we got the antlers all done, and so we might move on by painting the mask. So we're just going to need some light brown paint and some white paint. Yes, so first we're going to take the light brown paint, and we're going to paint the whole mask over. The brown paint is done on the mask, and then we just might paint half a circle on Rudolph's nose. It's white. So we just paint half of a circle. And then color it in all white. There we go, and we just put half a white circle on the Rudolph's face, and so we're going to do the next best thing. We're going to draw Rudolph's ears. Well, so we just take a pencil. Yep, and all the shapes of some triangles, and then we're just going to put some pink parts in the middle of the ears. And after, when they're done, and we might just paint the outside a light brown color, and the inside needs a pink color. Yeah, so let's paint the ears brown first. Yes, so they're finally all brown, and so we might paint the middle pink. And now that the ears are done, so we're ready to cut them out. And now that the ears are all cut out, and so we might just draw some outlines and details as well. And now that the ears are done, and so we're finally going to decorate the mask as well. Now we got everything ready. We got the ears, the antlers, the pom-pom nose, and the mask. And now we're ready to decorate the whole mask. And so I'll just stick the ears on first. And then we'll just put on the antlers as well too. mask, and then we'll move on to the next mask. And now we're going to make our Frosty the Snowman mask, and so we're just going to put on some white paint on the mask. And now the white mask is done, we might make Frosty's top hat. And so we got a black sheet of cardboard paper, and so all we got to do is draw a straight line. And then we might just draw a small square shape on the side of the line. And now we can cut it all out. And so we just need to measure how long the bottom bit of the hat will be. So we just fold it in half like this. And then we'll just cut it out. And voila! Oh, we got our top hat. Yep, and now the hat is cut out. We got the long rectangle and the big square shape. And so we're going to put it all together on the mask. So first we just got to stick the rectangle shape on the bottom part of the mask. And making sure the glue is all nice and thick. And now we're ready to put the bottom part of the hat as well. And now for the final bit, we might put the square shape paper on top as well. And now for the final bit, we got a red ribbon, a pom-pom, a pipe cleaner, and a stick-on bow. So we might be able to make Frosty's nose and also decorate his top hat. And so I'll show you how to make Frosty's nose by using a red pom-pom and an orange pipe cleaner. So we're going to make it into a carrot shape. So we just got to twist it around. And so we're just going to make the end part pointy. Yeah, just like that. Yep. There we go. We got Frosty's nose all finished, and so we're ready to stick it on. With put a lot of PVA glue on just in case to hold it on, and make sure if it's all nice and thick to stick on. And so make sure you press it on gently to make sure if it's sticked on. Next, we're going to take a piece of ribbon to decorate on Frosty's hat. So we're just going to measure it first. Yep, at the perfect length. And so we're just going to get a pair of scissors to cut it out. Now we're going to put some PVA glue on. And now we can stick the ribbon on. Yep, now that looks very pretty. There we go. And now the final touch, the little sticky ribbon. And so we just got to peel the back off so it can stick on. And finished. There we go. And now we got our Frosty the Snowman mask all finished. And now we can move on to the next one. To make a Christmas elf mask, you might need a paper mask, a green cardboard paper, and a white cardboard paper, and a pair of scissors, a pencil, a black marker, PVA glue, a red ribbon, yellow pom-poms, and a white, yellow, and a pink paint, and a paint palette, paintbrushes. We're going to make an elf mask by using the green cardboard. And so we're going to draw around, and so we just got to draw the edges all around. And then now we can come up with a funny design for the elf's hat. And so we can do it any shape we want on the elf's hat. Here we go. Oh, and then we might just draw a circle around it. And then we'll be able to cut it out. we might paint the mask next, and so we just might to make the elf's skin color. So you can choose any skin color you might like. So we might use pink, white, and yellow. But it doesn't matter which skin color you choose, so you can make up your own skin color in any other different colors. Now we mix it all up. And now that we got the skin color all finished, and you can choose any skin color you might like. And so we might paint the mask. There we go, and now that the elf mask is done, and so we might do the next bit. We might draw the elf's ears. So we just know because elves have pointy ears and ears. So here we go. So we might make it into like a raindrop shape. Yep, just like that. And then we might do it on the other side as well, on the opposite direction. There we go. And now we can do the next bit. So we can paint into the same color as the mask. The elf ears are all painted, and so we're just going to wait for them to dry, and then we'll just cut them out and also draw some details on them. And so we might move on to the next bit. We might glue the elf hat to the mask. There we go. We just stick it on. Yep, and now that the elf hat is glued on, and then we can just put some white cotton balls as a trim as well. So one there, and another there. So we might use the small cotton balls. And now that we're finished putting the cotton balls on the bottom part of the hat, and so we might put on some ribbon to make it a lot more stripy. So we just need to measure it. Here we go. Need to measure the ribbon for the hat's edges. There we go. We just put one there. Here. And then we'll put on another. Like this. And then we'll put one there too. And now we cut all the pieces of ribbon. We might stick it on to the hat. So we just paint the glue on the lines. And we might just put the long one first. And then the middle one. And then the small one. Here we go, all nice and stripy. So we might do the little ball on the end of the hat. So we might put on some little yellow pom-poms. Just to make it look like a bell on the hat. Now that we just wait for the elf mask to dry, and so we might continue working on the elf ears. And so we might take a black marker, might just draw the edges around. So we just draw a number 3 here, like this, and also the opposite side. And now that the elf ears are finished, and now we can also cut them out. And now we're ready to stick them on. So we might just stick them on to the edges. Because we make sure we have to put a lot of glue to make sure the ears are sticked on. Yep, just on top of the cotton ball and on the edge. And now we're ready to stick it on. Just like this. There we go. And now we can do the other side. There we go. The elf mask is all finished. And now we got Santa, Rudolph, Frosty, and the elf all finished here together. And so you can come up with some other ideas too. You can also come up with some other cool designs as well, like this Christmas tree mask with a lot of ribbons and pom-poms and stickers. Or even, of course, how about a Grinch mask with a pom-pom for a nose and some cotton balls for his hat as well, and with some cardboard hair as well. Even everyone loves to have a Disney-themed Christmas. How about a Santa Mickey mask? And a Christmas Minnie mask? And I hope you enjoy it. You put it on your Christmas mask when you're having a Christmas party, and everyone will enjoy how creative you are for Christmas. And so, try it yourself. And I hope you have a great Christmas, everybody. Cheers!